Louisiana beer reviews. Goldmine lager beer, premium brewed. Not exactly. Okay. It says brewed by Goldmine Brews, Rochester, New York. No such company exists. It's brewed by Florida Ice and Farm of Rochester. Actually, North American Breweries, which is owned by Florida Ice and Farm. And that is not from Florida. That company is from Costa Rica. It's a convoluted story. Anyway, this is a Winery Exchange brand. Winery Exchange owns a lot of private label brands, which are sold at Walgreens, Whole Foods Market, and a whole bunch of other stores, Albertsons. It's 4.5% alcohol. It's the same beer as Big Flat's 1901, okay? It's the same beer as Kodiak Ridge. It's the same beer as Genesee. 4.5% alcohol, 148 calories, 13.5 grams of fat, 12 international bitterness units. You can look it up. You can check them all. Check out the Winery Exchange website, then go over and check the Genesee website to see what I'm talking about. We can't get Genesee beer here in Louisiana, but we can get it here under this configuration. And they had the Copper Bell that they were selling at Whole Foods a year or two ago. Now Copper Bell's gone. It's been replaced with this. They keep kind of switching the brands around, I guess, to keep people off their toes. But they're dealing with Louisiana beer reviews, baby. You think I wasn't going to check? All right. Thick white head, clear, yellow golden appearance with a lot of little particles with the direct sunlight coming down here right after about 12:30. So you're gonna see particles in any beer really with this kind of intense sunlight. A lot of streaming bubbles. So hey, it looks a whole lot like Genesee. You're going to probably only see this in 12-ounce cans, whereas Genesee you might see in bottles. Okay, so there's some other Winery Exchange brands that I noticed at Whole Foods Market. Four in Hand, Ales, Wing Walker, all kind of stuff. Most of it is low quality. It was $3.99 a six-pack, okay, for this. Now the aroma is pungent. There's grain, probably barley malt and corn. Doesn't smell too bad. It smells like beer. Let's go with the flavor. Tastes like beer. You get sweet grain, corn, and barley malt. There's a slight hop bitterness. That's a 12 IBU. It's got some breadiness. The mouthfeel is light and watery. The finish is crisp. Pretty clean, refreshing, and dry. If you want to pay $3.99 a six-pack for this, go ahead. I mean, it's all right. But Walmart can beat that. They've got Ice House over there for $6.49 a 12-pack of bottles of Ice House. So would I want to pay $7.98 for a 12-pack cans of this, or would I want to pay $6.49 for Ice House, which is 5.5% alcohol and tastes better than something 4.5? Frame of reference, 4.5 is a little lower than Schlitz, and it's a little bit higher than Milwaukee's Best, which is 4.3. But to be fair, if you want an easy drinking beer that's not going to be too strong, that's not going to offend you with too strong of a taste, and it is pretty good, and for watching a football game, eating pizza, drinking this at a fish fry, crab boil, crawfish boil, some fried chicken, it's fine. I mean, it's not brewed to be extraordinary. I don't like the fact that they're selling it at Whole Foods with these little fake names, but trying to make people think they're craft beer. But hey, I don't really have a problem with that because why don't you do your research? It's not that hard to look up stuff on the internet if you have time, which you may not have. But anyway, does it fulfill its mission of a cheap, easygoing, pretty good beer? Yes, to a T. Um, so how would I rate this Genesee Kodiak Ridge Big Flats 1901 Goldmine Lager, etc., etc.? Um, it is pretty good, to be honest with you. Hate to give it a B plus because it is too high of a rating, but I mean, if it's very good, what do you want me to give it? A lower rating? So, all right. I'm shocked. I was expecting it to be a C, but it has some decent lacing too. So, all right. That's why we do these reviews. You never know what you're gonna get. Lazy, lazy Le Bon Temps Roulé. This is a very good beer, and I wish they had Goldmine Cream Ale. I'd rush there. Who knows? Maybe one day they will. This is a very good beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to sunny Southeast Louisiana and go to a University of New Orleans basketball game. Baseball soon, like Friday, February 15th.